Welcome to TMZ Sports, where you get access, interviews, and real sports talk. Now here's your host, Shante Too Cool. Hey, this is Shante Too Cool with TMZ Sports. I caught up with not one, but two NFL legends having lunch, and they agreed to give me an interview. We're going to start it off with my main man, Peyton Manning, and then we're going to finish it with my main man, Donovan McNabb. Peyton, let's get to you first. We know that Eli has 2 Super Bowl rings over you. Do he at any point throw it in your face, or are you worried about the fact that you only have one and you know your career is winding down? What do you say to that? He said he ain't really worried about what Eli doing. He happy for him, he proud of him, but he ain't worried about what he's doing because he already knows that he'll have a couple more Super Bowls, especially with this Denver Broncos roster. He knows. Let me get to the next question. Peyton, my next question is, everyone always talking about your neck and your how's it going to hold up and everything. What are you going to do to bring a Super Bowl to this Denver Bronco team? Y'all have a real tough team this year. What are you going to do to bring a Super Bowl here? What are you going to do? My main man Peyton said what he gonna do from day one, training camp, just day one, he gonna show everybody. He ain't gonna speak, he gonna show that he gonna knock it dead. Soon as it hit, Peyton's on it, he's gone, everything's cool. Let me ask him one more question, then we'll move on to Donovan McNabb. Peyton, last question here is, we know you a four-time MVP. Nobody in the league, no player, no quarterback has ever done this, ever. What does that make you feel like? My main Peyton Manning said it makes him feel good. It makes him feel real good because you got players like Joe Montana, John Elway, Dan Marino, Steve Young, players, quarterbacks who Hall of Famers who have never done this before, and it makes him feel good to stand in a class by himself. He's humble and he like what he's doing, but everything's all good. Now we're gonna move on over right here to my main man, Donovan McNabb. Donovan, how you doing out here today? See you having lunch, doing your thing, huh? We're gonna get to the question, Donovan. My number one question, I think the people out there want to know what happened, like in Philly. What was the cause that, I mean, you were out there and then all of a sudden it just crashed. What happened? Well, Donovan just said to me what happened was him and Andy Reid was not seeing eye to eye those last few years. Things were happening, other little situations were happening. He don't want to go too deep in it, but he just wasn't happy. Andy wasn't happy. Philly wasn't happy. So things didn't play. But I'm going to ask him another question. Hold on. Okay, you know, you just told me that you wasn't happy in Philly at the last few. I understand that, but what happened in Washington? You also went to Washington, and boy, that wasn't good right there. What happened in Washington? My main man, McNabb, said, with all due respect, he respects Mike Shanahan, the coach of the Washington Redskins, but he just, from the day one, he knew that this was going to be a problem, and it was, and he just couldn't handle it. So we'll ask Donovan one more question. We'll let them guys go because I know they're busy, man. But here's my last question for Donovan McNabb. Donovan, do you and T.O., Terrell Owens, speak to this day? The people want to know. TMZ wants to know. Do y'all speak to this day? Donovan kind of gave me a little laugh and said him and T.O. do speak from time to time. But hey, you never know with this because you just never know. He might be giving me what I want to hear. I don't know. I don't tend to believe it. But hey, that's the man of his words. He going to say what he going to say. But listen, I'm signing off. This is Shante Too Cool with TMZ Sports. I just gave you exclusive with Peyton Manning and Donovan McNabb. I'm here signing off now. Everything is all good. TMZ, I'll catch you on the next interview. Peace out.